Let's talk about one of the most important areas of our home, the area that not only feeds us but also takes care of our health issues and also takes care of the financial gains in life. Yes, I'm talking about the kitchen. When we look into the kitchen, we see that it's just the food being cooked. Sorry, but that's also an area where your health issues, especially the digestive issues, are connected with, and your financial prosperity is connected with. If there's a blanket rule that you must have your kitchen in the southeast direction, which is very correct. But as I repeat, it's a blanket rule. If Mars is not well placed in your chart, what happens? Well, that kitchen which is supposed to bring prosperity to you does not bring prosperity. On the contrary, what happens is there are financial losses, there are digestive issues, health issues in the family, and there is a health issues for women in particular in the family. When we are talking about the zone, the best zone, as I told you, is the southeast for all these reasons that it brings in prosperity. It's the kitchen zone, it's the Agnya Sthan, and it brings a lot of health and vitality to you. I also gave you a disclaimer as per Astro Vastu. Now let's look at another zone that we need to work on. It's the northwest. The northwest is also an acceptable zone when we are talking about a kitchen. If it's an alternative that we need to do, then the northwest is the best alternative. And finally, if you have non-veg which is being cooked in your home, then you must have, you can have your, kitchen in the southern direction of the flat. Again, I tell you, these options are order wise 1, 2, 3 because it's not possible at all times to get the, the southeast kitchen only because we are living in flats, we may not get that kind of an area. So we have these options available to us. Finally, let's also look at why south, because when I told you about the non-veg and supposing there is no non-veg being cooked in the south, then in that case you will find Zomato and Swiggy, the boxes going higher and higher up. Your wife knows how to cook, she loves to cook, but she is not cooking in that direction. Why? Because that is an area where if you have a kitchen, the non-veg should be cooked. Okay, so this is what we see according to the zones that we can have our kitchen in. Let's move on to the zones where we have to find that, there should not be, we have to avoid. Well, the northeast. The northeast is typically a watery area. It's the area of spiritual energy and not the material energy, not the food, not the our physical needs of the body. So that's the place where we do not have a kitchen. And the next place is the southwest direction because that is an area of stability, that is the earth element, and when we have the fire there, it disturbs that earth element. Okay, so we need to concentrate on the given areas and let go of the avoidable places or not going places. Now when we are talking about the most important part of the kitchen, that is the stove, where should it be placed? Because the cooking happens on that range, so it must be placed again in the southeast direction of the kitchen. And why is, how should somebody face while cooking? A person can face the eastern direction or the northern direction, but see, the eastern direction is the best direction while cooking, and the northern direction is also acceptable, but you should avoid the southern direction while we are cooking. Okay, so that is what entails around the stove. Now another point that we need to consider is the water pot, the RO, the water filters, the matkis. Where are they going to be placed? That position is the north or the north of northeast. That is the place you need to put in water because that again is the water zone. Finally, Last but not the least, because there are many things that we have in the kitchen that we will talk about on later dates, the placement of those things, but finally the water and the gas stove, they should not be close together. They should have a considerable distance away from each other. Otherwise, as fire and water combine, they give rise to arguments, they give rise to stress, they give rise to a number of issues. Avoid that and have a good kitchen that brings in a lot of vitality, a financial prosperity in your life. Till we meet with you again, stay safe.
Please hit the bell icon for fresh updates. Don't forget to like, share, and comment on the videos, and please subscribe to our channel.